Friends, sitting next to me is 34-year-old Brandon. Behind and backstage is a man named Shawn, a man Brandon believes is his biological father. These two are about to come face to face for the first time in 34 years. Now, this isn't a happy reunion because Shawn and Shawn's wife Rhonda do not believe Brandon is Shawn's son. Do you think that Shawn and you look alike?
I mean, I just looked at the video. It's resemblance. You know, look at this. Look at this. Come on, man. How can you? Come on now. It's resemblance. It's right there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I see it. Well,
and like I'm just looking at it again. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
What y'all say out there? That's his brother to you?
I got you, baby. Yeah.
It's a big moment.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
But it's time to get some closure to all the pain.
Yeah. Well, no better time than now. Please, everyone, welcome Shawn to the show. Hey, Shawn, how are you doing?
Pretty good.
Good to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you, man.
Good to meet you, yes. So, Shawn, let's start off with the obvious. You say that you are not Brandon's father.
No, and I'm sorry that he's caught in the middle of all this, like that.
Man, look at you, man. Look at you and look at me. Come on now. You're an older version of me, man. Come on, man. You got to stop the foolishness, bro. You got to stop it.
I get you, man. I understand that. But I'm telling you, you're caught in the middle of something. That's all it is, man.
The only thing I'm caught in the middle of is me and you right now.
Your mother believes that you are Brandon's father. So I think everyone, it's time to welcome Ursula to the show. Everyone, please welcome Ursula, Shawn's mother, to the show. Ursula, thank you so much for being here. So I want to know from you, why are you convinced that Shawn is Brandon's father?
Because when Shawn was in New Orleans, Brandon was about 2 or 3 years old, and I received a phone call with someone on the phone saying, "Hello, Grandma." And then after that, the phone hung up. And then afterwards, he was reaching out on Facebook with Brandon and his mother, and that was his son.
So why did you reach out to him on Facebook? So why did you reach out to him on Facebook?
Why did I reach out to him?
Yeah, why did you reach out to him? Because you then took a step further, even though there was no answer.
She messy, man. That's it.
You sit up here and call your own mother messy.
Cause she is. You don't know her like. I'm sorry, man.
That's your mother. She gave birth to you.
You do not.
And for you to sit up here and disrespect your mother, what makes you think that everything
that you're
trying to play hero?
I'm not trying to play hero.
I'm just saying you sit up here disrespecting
you don't know her the way I know her. That's why.
If you can sit up here on stage on national TV and disrespect your mother, what makes you think that you're not going to disrespect your own?
Because you know what? You don't know.
How you not going to sit up here and disrespect the mother?
Because the same way she lying to you, bro, you've been lied to all your life, and you not hearing it from me because you're mad.
I've been lied to?
Yes. If you
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead, man.
Let me tell you something, bro. You not looking at the big picture.
I saw the bigger picture.
You sitting out here in front of the audience, bro. You're disrespecting your mother.
Yes.
First of all.
That's not no disrespect.
That's disrespect.
How is it disrespectful?
Well, I want to find out how she's disrespectful. Because there's something about your calmness and clarity that's interesting to me. Shawn, why do you blame your mother for all of this?
My grandmother was there when she met his mom, okay? She knew that she was pregnant for him, okay? My grandmother called my mom and told my mom, that's not Shawn's son.
Got it.
She told her that, and she's been dragging this out ever since then.
Who is she? She told who? Who is
my grandmother told my mother that you were not my son.
And you
my
ran
grandmother
with it,
told
right?
Because I knew that already, bro. You're not hearing it.
When my mama said that, my mama was being overprotective of her son, her grandson. And that's the way those people were back then. They're overprotective.
Ma, why are you sitting up there saying that? See, again.
So hold on, I got a question for you because, Shawn, I'm watching your body language, and I also watched the way that your tone changed when your mother came on. Did you two have a good relationship when you were growing up?
We had a fair relationship, man. As I got older, because, you know, I hear y'all when y'all say I'm being disrespectful towards my mom. I hear him when he's saying that. I'm very respectful of my mother, but there's a person called Ursula that likes to step in the way.
So, Brandon, I have the outcome of your DNA test right here. This will give you the answers to your 34-year question.
It will.
I want to know, how do you feel about it?
Right now, I'm just, I'm overwhelmed right now because this finally get 34 years of closure.
Got it.
You know? This give me the opportunity to find out if this man really my father, even though, you know, I'm not going to say he's not. This is my father. You know?
Got it. Shawn, is there anything that you want to say to Brandon before we get to the DNA outcome?
If you feel like you were wrong, man, I'm sorry. But bottom line, I'm not the one that's going to owe you an apology.
The test right here, man.
There it is there.
All right, Brandon, are you ready for this DNA outcome?
I'm ready.
Here you go.
Should I open it or you want to open it?
It's for you to open, Brandon. If you can open it and read the results out loud.
Here we go. Brandon, Shawn is not your father.
Oh. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God. I am so sorry to both of you.
I'm fine.
I am so sorry to both of you.
I'm fine.
Brandon, what's going through your head right now?
I mean, it's not his fault no more. You know, it's time for me and my mom to sit down and have a conversation. You know?
Yeah.
It's time for me and her to talk.
Yeah. Is there anyone else that your mother has said that could possibly be your father?
No. All my life, this man right here, you know?
That's what she said. Yeah. Yeah.
And I got, you know, the closure right here. Me as a man, you know what I'm saying, I apologize. You understand what I'm saying? I really do.
Shawn, I'm very sorry that this outcome didn't have, for me, I always wish for the outcomes to be a yes, so that way that the healing can start. But I want to let you know, once you talk to your mother, if you need support, we have a team here, we have a staff here, we can figure out how to help you find your real father, and I can be here to support you.
I mean, this is it. You know, I'm 34 years old. I'm a grown man. You know, I can accept, you know, results like this.
I understand.
You know? I've been going long enough without, you know, but it is what it is, you know?
Right, yeah.
And I appreciate the opportunity to even be on the show, to even get closure to the situation.
Brandon, if you could please, because I just saw something that happened, I would love to ask you if you could step off stage, please. Okay. And if Shawn, you could stay for a second for me. Thank you so much. Good meeting you, man. Usually when we have a DNA outcome, I'm assuming that the work that I have to do then is to heal the relationship between the person who thinks the other person is their parent. But in this one, I realized very quickly by your demeanor and your change, and even just a minute ago, when your response to your mother was, you let it get this far.
Yes.
There is pain that's going on here, and I need to understand what's going on here, because I think I saw your calmness, I saw your clarity, and I also understand now more why you stepped in and why you sent mixed messages. You are trying to do something or fulfill a role of a parent, and tell me if I'm wrong, that maybe you didn't have. So you feel as if I do this, I'm not only mending my own pain, but I'm mending someone else's pain. Am I anywhere near there?
Yeah, you could be right on that one.
Okay, then. I feel like it is, because I'm listening to what you're saying here. So I want to know, do you think your mother should have stayed out of this?
Yes.
Ursula, now that you've seen the results, do you believe you should have stayed out of this?
Yes and no.
Why no?
Because now, why no? Because now the child knows that Shawn is not his father, and he can begin to heal.
This ain't got nothing to do with you.
And I'm so sorry.
You're messy, Mom, and I told you that from the get-go. I told you that.
Well,
I told you to stay out of it.
But he
I asked you to stay out of
too.
it. I asked you to stay out of it. I asked you to leave it alone. You went behind my back and did all this. You saw how upset he was.
I told you I was going to do it.
You said what I had to do. You saw what I had to deal with.
You're lying when you say I went behind your back.
You did.
I told you I was going to do it.
And you still going to sit up here and deny it. You still
no,
going to do all
you denied it.
What is going on right now between you and your mother? Because I think part of what you need to do to help you to become the best version of the man you need to be, you got to confront this. What are you hesitant about?
I've asked her to stop slamming me, man. All she does every time I turn around, when I leave her alone, when I left her alone, I'm loyal to her as her son.
But Ursula, it's important right now, if your son is being vulnerable in a moment, you got to hear him. I'm going to get to you because I want to hear your side.
Okay.
But what is it? Because I see it.
I'm going to tell you right now, if I say something, she's going to turn around and use it as hers. Okay. She will turn exactly what I'm saying around and use it to her benefit.
I'm a third party that can mediate this. What is it that you want to say?
I've always been a good son to my mom. I have. She's saying, oh, I don't do this and I don't do that. The reason why I left her alone is so that I can grow and do what I got to do.
Has she been a good mother to you from your point of view?
No.
In what ways? In what ways? Because I can see this sort of little boy that's still trying to protect his mom, that's trying to come off as like, things are good, I'm okay, I don't want to disrespect you. I even see, this is why earlier I caught this. When you said messy, he didn't say, my mama is this, and start screaming at her. He just said, Mom, you're being messy right there. There was a calmness and a clarity in your statement. And when I heard that, I realized there's pain behind that. So what is it that your mother didn't do for you as a child that you need to say to her now? This is where your healing starts.
She wasn't my mom, man.
She wasn't
plain and
your mom.
simple. She wasn't being my,
In what
too
ways?
Too many to even name.
Start with one.
And
You got to take this journey. Start with one. What was it?
man, look, for starters, she started.
I got it. It's okay.
Now, oh man. Where she should have stepped in, she didn't.
And where was that?
Plenty of things, man. I actually was homeless on the streets. And she'll say, oh, I was right there. No, you weren't. For a very long period of time.
Can I say something now?
What did you feel like? So you felt like your mother wasn't there for you?
Yeah, even in my before I met my wife now, during my divorce, I went through my divorce and dealt with that for 2 years. And the only reason why I dealt with that for 2 years is because of my other child. Okay, otherwise I would have let that divorce go.
Okay.
Instead of her trying to help me, every time I turned around, she was on the phone calling my ex-wife, telling about what I am doing or what I'm not doing.
So you don't feel like your mother's been supportive of you and you feel like you've been abandoned?
Exactly.
Those are two things.
And
Ursula,
she abandoned me, man. Yeah.
Okay, I heard the abandonment. I know you didn't get deep into it, but I heard the abandonment. Okay, Ursula, your son is saying that he does not feel like you support him and been there for him. We saw a bit, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I wanna hear your side. I'm not calling you a bad mother or any of that. But I heard a piece of it in this moment where he said, Mom, I am in control of this, and you still disregarded his feelings. Can you acknowledge that?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
But like I say, I believed the boy was my grandson. I wanted to know. And by the way, Brandon needed to know the truth.
But see, that acknowledgement isn't actually a healthy acknowledgement, because you're saying, I acknowledge that I disrespected you, but I was going to do it anyway, because in my mind, I think this is what I need to do.
There was something Shawn said to me.
What was it?
That made me do it.
Oh, good Lord.
What was it?
She being messy again, man.
She
gonna take something out of context, man. I'm telling you.
This is what it is.
No,
okay,
I'm not.
This is what it is. Okay, because I see right now there's still. I was generally trying to help y'all. So what I see here is that there's things that y'all are scared to say. What I'm going to say to you is that I appreciate the fact that you tried to step up when you were younger to be there for that young man. I appreciate the fact that you've stepped up for your other children. I want you to know that you have to stop protecting that little boy by protecting your mother. You're not going to heal and you're not going to get to where you need to be. The same anger we just saw Brandon experience, I know that you're experiencing, but you're suppressing it for some reason because you don't want to come off angry. I need you to know, though, because I'm seeing the pain. I'm a third party. I just met you. I'm seeing it. Do yourself a favor. You don't deserve to live in this sort of pain that you're living in. You deserve to be heard, and you deserve to know that you can start to heal. You gotta speak up with whatever it is. And you gotta figure out a way to do that where it doesn't matter what she says, you know the truth and you get to speak your truth. You hear me?
Yeah.
The reason this stuff right here you let linger on is because part of you for some reason doesn't want to face this conflict, but you gotta face this conflict head on so you can start to heal. You hear me? Don't let anything like this get in your life again, all right? Listen, everyone, I'm just glad that we got answers when it comes to you and Brandon and everyone at home. Ursula, thank you for being here. Rhonda, thank you for being here. I see you getting emotional, so you know what I'm saying is true, right? You know what I'm saying is true. All right, everyone, thank you for being with us. Come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all.
I know it's emotional, man. I'm sorry.
It ain't emotional. Ain't no love lost. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man, bro.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with it. I know how it is, man. I just want you to know, if you need to reach out to me, you can, all right?
I'm good, bro.
Are you sure?
We got the closure to what we needed, you know what I'm saying? I take it back home. It ain't your situation no more.
No.
It's a lot of questions I got to ask my mama now. You feel me?
Okay. But look, from a man's perspective, bro, man to man, if you need somebody to talk to, I know what you're going through. If you want to talk to me, you can. All right? Seriously, reach out to me if you need to talk to me.
It is what it is, man.
All right. You straight? You sure?
I'm good, sir. I'm good.
All right, man.
All right. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, if he want one, yeah. Come here, man.
He's done.
Huh?
He's done.
Hold on, where you going? I'll tell you where you're going. Right here to subscribe and right here to watch more. Period.